Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I created this makeup look. It's a fox eye makeup look, but more adjusted to my own personal preference, so it's not your typical everyday, every video you've seen fox eye makeup look. Tying my hair up and ignoring the huge pimple I have on my forehead. I start off with hyaluronic acid serum. It's really good for your skin. It's a great moisturizer as well for your face. For primer, I'm using the No Problem Primer by Touch and Sol. I did my eyebrows off camera, and then I take some tape from the corner of my eye to the end of my eyebrow. So I make sure that they're both even, and then I prime my eyes with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer in the shade 6.75 Sesame, and then with a beauty blender I blend it all out. For this eyeshadow look, I'm using the palette Nightingale by Pretty Vulgar. With a fluffy brush, I use the shade Hide and Seek, and I put that all over my eyelid. And with a flat brush, I use the shade Clutch for the inner corner of my eyes. And with a small fluffy brush, I go in with the color Flip Out, and I use it in the middle of my eye, but I merge it in towards the first shade. I make sure that they're blended very well together. And this is really important. When I applied this shade, I started going up towards the outer corner of my eyebrow. Then I switch my brush to an angled brush, and I go in with the color After Midnight and go a little further, and again blending in with the previous shade and going up towards the corner of my eyebrow. And last but not least, I use the same angled brush and go in with the color All Nighter and use that at the very end of my eye. And this will kind of blend with the liquid liner once I put it on. To blend all the colors together, I go in with a big fluffy brush. Make sure it's clean so you don't make a mess. And just blend all the colors together, but do it very lightly, very softly, because you don't want to move any colors around or anything. You just kind of want to blend them together. And for eyeliner, I'm using the Beauty For Real Finish Line 24/7 liquid eyeliner in the color Jet Black. I'm not a huge fan of this eyeliner, but I lost my favorite eyeliner, so this will do for now. But honestly, this eyeliner is pretty difficult. I have to constantly shake it.
Yay! 2? I don't even remember. How does it?
And for the most satisfying part of it all, peeling off the tape. I love doing this. And doing my usual foundation routine. I'm going to go really quickly through this just because you guys already know what I usually use. For foundation, I use the MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation, and just be careful that you don't mess up the corner of your eyeshadow when you're putting on your foundation. And then for concealer, I use the same concealer as my eyes, and for contour, I'm using the MAC foundation stick. And with a very small rounded brush, I go in with the color Swoop once again, and I use it at the inner corner of my eye, but just the bottom part. And with the same liquid eyeliner, I line the inner corner of my eye. And I clean that up with a small flat brush and some concealer. I do kind of like an upside down triangle and just blend it in. Then I blend it in a little bit more with a beauty blender. And as you already know, I'm using my favorite eyelashes by Kiss in number 11. They're the Wispies. Here I'm showing you in slow motion how instead of putting it closer to my inner corner, I put my eyelashes a little bit further out, just so the outer edge I can flip it a little bit upwards and make my eyes seem longer. And with the outer part of my lashes, instead of following my natural lash line, I go upwards, more following the wing of the liner. Then I fill in that gap with some white eyeliner. This will make my eyes look even bigger, and it also coats the lashes that I have towards the end of my eye. Not all of them, but just the last few. So here I'm applying some Better Than Sex mascara, but I only apply it to 3/4 of my eyes because I don't want to do it all the way to the end. I don't want to cover the white. And again, with a small round brush and the color Swoop, I go in on the outer corner and just basically connect my lower lash line to the lashes and the winged liner. And I cleaned out any fallout with a beauty blender and a little bit of concealer. Alright, so this is going to seem a little odd, but work with me on this one. I'm using the Becca bronzer in the color Bronzed Amber, and I use this for the places that I highlight. I use it right before my highlight, just for this look, just because I felt like it would accentuate my features more. And on top of it, I use the Laura Mercier highlight. I feel like it made my features look really sharp. And for my cheeks, I use the Ciate London Marble Light Illuminating Blusher in the color Dusk. I use it on my cheekbones, but whatever color is left over on the brush, I use it for my nose and my chin and my forehead, just a little bit to make it look like I have a sun-kissed kind of glow. I actually forgot to highlight my eyes, so with the same Laura Mercier highlighter, I used it for the bottom part of my eyebrows and then the inner corner of my eyes. And for my lips, I'm using my favorite lip combo, the lip liner Bodyography in the color Heatherberry, and then for the lipstick, I'm using Milani in the color 61 Matte Naked. And with a small round brush, I use the color All Nighter and use that for the inside of my lips. As you guys know, I like to make it seem like I just drank a glass of wine, but I liked the fact that this color was so dark. I felt like it just made it look really wild, like very wolfy. Alright, beautiful, and that is it for this Foxy Eye makeup look. If you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think, and if you don't like it, you can thumbs down. Also, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Remember, your mindset creates your masterpiece. You can either turn it into what you want or what someone else wants. I suggest you choose wisely.